Hey guys, so today I'm going to be trying this Model 1's PolyGel kit. I saw long hair pretty nails do this, but what caught my eye was that this kit has a color changing PolyGel, and that's what I really wanted to try because you guys know how much I love color changing stuff. So I knew I had to get it and try it for myself, and I am super excited. I got this off of Amazon. I believe it was like $40, but it does come with literally everything you need. In this kit, you get a file, you get the dual forms, the brush, the slip solution, top coat, base coat, and the PolyGel. So I am super excited. So it does not come with dehydrator or primer or anything like that, but it does come with a base coat, and it basically just says to make sure to clean any cuticle off of your nail and remove the shine from it. So we are just gonna get right into this with the base coat. My nails pretty much have already been prepped because I just took my last set of nails off, so I know that there's no shine or anything like that. So I'm gonna start off with this base coat. It says you can use it with UV or LED, so I'm gonna use it with my LED. So I'm just going to put this base coat over the top of all of my nails. Here we go. Okay, I zoomed you guys in a little bit. So here is the base coat. I'm gonna put that into the light. So far so good, no heat spike or anything like that. So far so good with this base coat. Seems pretty standard, not too thick, not too thin. Now I'm gonna pull out the forms, the slip solution, and the color changing PolyGel. So this one, it goes from like pink to clear. I feel like that is so cool. I hope that they make more of these. I would love a bunch of different colors. But the kit does come with some neutrals like this light pink, soft pink. This color actually looks really pretty. White, light apricot, and nude. I would say I am not the best at dual forms. I feel like because they are supposed to be like universal, they do not fit everyone's nails perfectly. And I always feel like that with me. I always feel like the curve is just wrong, so we will have to see with these ones. I do like that they're in an actual box, though a lot of the time you'll just get like a big bag of them, and I hate that. And I'm gonna pour out some of the slip solution in this little cap that I have because I do not want to get up. So the brush does have two sides, so brush on this side and like spatula on this side. Okay, so I'm just going to size these. That looks good to me. They do have a really defined curve though, so I don't know how much I'll love that. But okay, now it's time to squeeze out some of this color changing PolyGel. I am so excited to try this stuff. Ooh, it seems really, not thin, maybe isn't the word, but like really easy to work with. With a lot of PolyGel, sometimes you have to put some force in it to be able to squeeze it out, but it's just coming out soft. Soft is the word I'm looking for. So I'll probably need a bit since I like to do them longer, so we're gonna do that much. I'm definitely gonna need more, but so far I feel like this PolyGel is really malleable, and for me that's definitely something I want in a PolyGel. I don't like when it's super hard to get out. Okay, so this looks good to me. Now I'm gonna put it on and push down a little bit. And I think that's pretty much it. It's not creating any air bubbles or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and cure it before it does. And here it is now. That is so cool. It went clear because of the heat, and voila. Ooh, it is really hot though. Like, really hot to the touch. That's sort of weird. But okay, it looks good. Seems pretty strong, and actually the curve seems okay. A lot, like sometimes when they will break on me, they will break literally right here. But the tip seems on there. So far so good. I'm excited. I am going to do the other ones, and I will show you guys it changing in the light because it does look really cool. I am just going to squeeze out this PolyGel right onto the tip because I feel like that's easier than scraping it out, and that also keeps it just from being sticky. But I really haven't had too many problems with that. With this one, Okay, and now I'm gonna put this one on and push. I like to hold it down sometimes a little bit just to make sure there isn't any air bubbles, because there's nothing worse than that. Because then you almost have to redo it or fill the top, and I like how it's just smooth on the top so you don't have to do anything. So let's cure this now. Let's pop this off. And so far so good. Again, wow, I'm really impressed with this. It is still really hot though. And then a good thing about dual forms is you can reuse them. So I'm gonna use this one for these two fingers because they are the same size. Okay, so I think I actually got a good amount this time. And then using this same form, I'm actually doing this so quickly. Like, I think these nails are gonna take me actually 45 minutes. The more you do this, the quicker it gets for sure. And it goes. And last one. Also, I've used barely any of the slip solution. I sort of thought that that seemed like a little bit of a small bottle, but you really only need a couple drops of it. I'm not dipping it more than once when I'm smoothing all this out, and it's more than enough, obviously. And in it goes. Here are the nails. I'm actually really impressed. They all feel pretty strong. I didn't have to go over any of them. They all seem like they fit pretty well. I'm pretty happy with these. You really don't need an electric file with this sort of thing unless you need to dig out the back here. On almost every nail, I pretty much portioned it perfectly, so I didn't have any extra except this one. Maybe you can see, but it like squished a little bit. It's not like flush. So in that case, you would need an electric file, but for the rest of it, you really just need a regular file to just do the sides. The point of dual forms of PolyGel is to have the top smooth already, so you don't need to do all that extra filing. So I am going to dig out the back of this a little bit because it is a little uncomfortable. I will leave the bit and the drill I'm using down below as usual. I like this bit for this because you can use this to make holes in your nails. You can use it to file the backs. It's really nice. So that was all I pretty much wanted to do there. Now I'm going to shape them, and I think I'm gonna do sort of an oval shape or like a rounded sort of shape. I don't normally do that, but I think it'll look good with these ones. PolyGel is pretty easy to file, so this is definitely like the time to do a shape you want. Alright, so here's what I mean by like sort of an oval. I'm kind of digging this. I don't normally do this. It's usually coffin or pointed, but you know what? We'll change it up a bit. I actually think the shape looks really nice. I think it's like one of the least popular, but I really like it. It feels almost like witchy to me. Doing a rounded edge is so easy. I literally just like back and forth, and I feel like it just sort of does it itself. Now that the nails are all filed, I'm gonna go wash my hands. PolyGel is a little sticky, so like the underside of these will be sticky, and you're gonna wanna really, really wash that. Okay, I'm back. I literally had to stick my hand in the freezer to get this color back. It needs to be really, really cold for the pink to show up, and this is about what you get. It's still pretty sheer, so like it would probably need like ice water to change, not just like cool water. My hand's still all wet even. I wanted to show you guys before it went all warm again. So because obviously the PolyGel itself needs to be shown to do the color changing thing, I think I'm just going to put on some glitter because I don't really know what else to do to where you could still see the color change. Before we put any gel on, I'm going to buff the surface so that it will stick. You don't need to do much since it's already smooth. Basically, you just want to rough up the surface. If it's too smooth, the gel won't stick. So if you're having like gel peel off, that's why that's happening. How do you guys like this angle opposed to my last video? Do you guys like being able to see more? Do you want to be like really up close? Let me know. I feel like this setting is sort of like more personal. I don't know why, just being able to see more of my like nail table, but then also being up close to see what's happening is good too. I don't know, let me know. All right, so now I'm gonna take this gel polish. This is by ASP. I got this one from Sally's like quite some time ago, and I think it has leaked a little bit, but I think it's still good. Hopefully this looks good over the top of this. Yeah, I think it does. That way it's not completely plain, because that just would be weird, wouldn't it? So pretty. Here these are. I'm gonna cure them and they're gonna go back to the clear color. And then I am going to use the top coat that they give me on top of this. This might seem like a top coat, but it is so sticky and I hate dealing with it. And even when you take off the sticky layer, it almost doesn't look as shiny as I think it should, so. Here are the nails up close. I think they're super cute and they were really fast. I think this set took me a total of about an hour and 20 minutes, which is really quick. And that's even with doing mine a tad bit longer than probably most people would do. I do think I'm going to have to try out some of these other colors just because the color changing one was so easy to work with. I hope that these ones are easy to work with as well. They were really malleable. If you've ever gotten a PolyGel kit and it's really hard to squeeze out, these are not like that. So I think they'd be really good to do even with like forms. So I think I'm gonna do a really long set with these soon, and we can see if the rest are like that. But I'm really happy with the color changing aspect. I think that is so fun. So let's go stick my hand in places and try it out some more. Hey B, sticking my hand in the freezer.